Hello, welcome into this Sunday preview all zodiac signs reading. I hope it finds you good and well. And I'm going to go through all 12 zodiac signs, starting with Pisces and finishing up with Aquarius. They will all be time stamped in the description box for your convenience. So it's a good opportunity to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus signs. They're not long messages, they're just a gist of what will be coming in for you this week if you resonate with it, okay? And then I'm going to do a healing session at the end. I'm going to pick a card here and then just be guided as to what the healing session is for the collective this week. Sorry, hold on. I've got a hoarse throat, so somebody may have to speak up. So maybe we need to do something around the throat chakra. In our healing session, we'll see what comes up, okay? Again, it will be time stamped. So you'll be able to go back and forth and suit yourself with whatever. If you want to do the healing session first and then go and check out your signs, you can do that. During the healing session, keep yourself well hydrated. So drink plenty of water and keep a pen and paper handy, because during these healing sessions, there's information can float in and out. And if we don't write it down at the time, then we won't remember it. So let's get started. For the 9th to the 15th of March, let's start off with Pisces. Pisces, for the 9th to the 15th of March, what does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know, please? Got a card for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Something else flipped there too. You got 2 cards, Pisces. Coming home and grief. Coming home and grief. So Pisces, are you mourning somebody? Have you had a death in the family recently? 13 and 11 may be significant here. Coming home and grief. Let's see, what's Pisces need to know? 6 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. Somebody here is feeling, I want to say they feel abandoned here. Somebody feels like they've just been left here to pick up the pieces by themselves. 8 of Wands. There could be something here. 7 of Wands. There could have been something here, Pisces. There was a death in the family. And like while you're trying to go through a grieving process here, there may have been some news has come in around the person that's passed. The 3 of Pentacles is here. It could be something to do with a contract. So it could be something to do with finances here. 6 of Swords. And there's been some news has come in. Things aren't just the way you thought they were. The Fool. Queen of Pentacles. So Pisces, you're feeling here, or else the person that passed was a Pisces, so take it as it resonates. It's like you're feeling here, like this person's gone and left you, and now you may be facing financial difficulty here. There may be some things that has come out of the woodwork. 5 of Swords. That all was not as it seems. Yeah, something's come to light here this week, Pisces. I feel there's some financial concerns that you're facing this week. You're finding out. So I don't know if this is like during like a will reading or something like that. And like you're thinking here, right, there's one thing, this person's passed and I'm grieving and I'm trying to concentrate on that. But in the back of your mind, you're thinking, well, financially I'm okay. I don't need to worry about that side of things. I just need to worry about my emotions and dealing with this. There's throat wants to go again. But actually, you're not just in a state of grieving here, but you're finding out that you're not financially stable either. There's something here about the finances. Somebody hasn't been completely truthful. They may have done like some not dodgy dealings. They may have done some dealings that were risky, that they thought was going to have a really big return, but they didn't. And there maybe has been like a lot of money tied up in it, savings and things like that. And you maybe haven't been fully aware of what's been going on. And it's like now you know there has been savings and stuff like that. And when you're looking through things financially now, you're looking to see, right, what is there here? And when you go, the pot's empty, or there's a lot less in the pot than you thought. It kind of feels a little bit here, Pisces, like life savings. So if you're kind of like older in life here and your partner has passed, you're finding out they were doing risky things with money. They were trying to like accumulate the money. I don't know where it's like stocks and shares or something like that. And it's like it hasn't paid off. And you're actually more financially worse off than you were if you had just had the savings there. So you're feeling pretty betrayed here, Pisces, because the truth's coming out. Not only are you grieving this person passing, because they may have grieved earlier than, you would have anticipated. Not only are you trying to deal with that, but you're actually seeing they haven't left you in a good, stable financial setting at all here. So Pisces, there might be some news around that this week for you. So let's see. Aries. What have we got for Aries this week? Because I have an itchy head. What have we got for Aries? The 9th to the 15th of March. What does Aries need to know? Fear. Number 12, very close to these other two. Fear. So Aries, what are you scared of? Or what's peeping up in your dreams here? What does Aries need to know this week? The World in reverse. You worried that something isn't over? The 9th to the 15th of March, Aries. Are you worried that something's not over? Look at this, the Fool. Worried about a cycle repeating itself again. Lovers. You may have a person from the past who betrayed you, Aries, wanting to come back in again. Wanting to return here. We are in Mercury retrograde. So, Ace of Wands. We also have Five of Wands. Oh. There's a lot of gossip around this person. High Priestess, you know this, Aries. You've been expecting this, Page of Cups. You've been expecting this apology. Four of Swords. This fear isn't on your side, Aries. It's on their side. There's something going on with them. There's a lot of gossip and chitter chatter around them. Somebody from your past. And they're going to try and return to you here. Yeah, Six of Cups. I kind of feel they're wanting to come towards you, Aries, to sort of like get some sort of respite here, healing. They see you, like they want you to fill their cup for them. This is like a Mercury retrograde thing, Aries. Somebody from the past is going through it. There's some type of betrayal here. There's people talking about them, gossiping. I don't know whether if this is somebody from your past who put you in a third party situation, they may have now been put in a third party situation and they have found out about it. But there's a lot of gossiping going on around it. or whatever this person has been up to, it's been found out. There's a lot of gossip around this person, and they're trying to come back towards you, Aries, to get some type of healing here, to like hide behind you in some sort of way. So be aware. They're coming in to try and like use your energy here. So don't be accepting anybody back in this week, Aries, that's coming in to bring drama with them. If they have a lot of stuff going on and they're trying to come into your energy and you haven't heard from them for a long time, keep them where they are. Don't let them in your energy here. This feels very much like a Mercury retrograde stuff. So it's like they come in, they fill their cup up, and they're away again. They're in just for like a quick fix. They're not in to stay. So be be very alert here. Look at this person coming in. Have they been doing healing work? What's happening? Are they coming with a load of drama? What's the crack? Before you even start to entertain somebody. So Aries, that's what I've got for you this week. So Taurus, for the 9th to the 15th of March, what does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know, please? For the 9th to the 15th of March, two for you, embrace and tending. Embrace and tending. 23 and 34. Maybe significant Taurus. Embrace and tending. And like we kind of have, well, I'm not really sure what this is, but I mean, it kind of looks like a flower as well. So we can have two flowers here. So it's like time to nurture yourself here, Taurus. If you've been kind of like burning the candle at both ends, it's time to sort of start focusing on you here. 8 of Pentacles, the Devil and the 8 of Pentacles. We've got a little bit of an unhealthy 6 of Cups. We've got a little bit of an unhealthy routine that goes on here, Taurus. And it's been going on for quite some time. Knight of Cups. And it could have something to do with like liquid intake. So take that as it resonates to you. It could be to do with alcohol. It could be to do with coffee. It could be it's something here, energy drinks. It's something here we do a lot of, and it's actually an unhealthy habit. It's not doing your body any good here. Ace of Pentacles, time for a new regime. So if there's something liquidy that you drink a lot of, there's a change needed here. Kind of picking up too, Taurus, there could be something gastro related. So it could be like heartburn, indigestion, a lot of wind or something like that. And it's like whatever this excess drinking is, that's the cause of it here. 6 of Swords, Page of Cups. You need to reduce something. Start to reduce your intake of something here. So say it's coffee and you absolutely love coffee and you're on like 6 to 8 cups of it a day. There's something about start cutting the number of coffees down that you have a day. There's like, there's something like once you start to reduce something, you'll start to notice the difference. So maybe you've had some sort of physical thing, Tower. Maybe you've had some sort of physical thing going on and you're like, why am I feeling this way? What's going on here? Why have I got this? And it's like you can't pin it down to what the cause is. It's like it's something to do with liquid. Whoa, look at me. Once you start to like cut something down here, you'll start to feel better and you'll start to realize it was that was causing it. Look at this flying out to the right or to my left, sorry. I always do that. I swear I need like it written on me. Yeah, start to leave this out a wee bit here, Ace of Cups. Or change it to something else. Change it to like an alternative, a healthier alternative here. Ace of Wands. You know, if there's some type of like, I don't know, decaf or something, or there's something about reducing it, or like there, you should be able to get up like a slightly healthier version of something and then start swap it with that, but then also reduce the amount of it you have here. There's a change in regime needed. Whatever it is that you have a big intake of, you need to start reducing it because it's like it's affecting your physical health here. And it's like once you start to like reduce that, you'll start to feel better here. It's something that you've been doing for a long time. So there recently you may have started to feel physical symptoms about something, and I kind of feel here. So where it's heartburn, indigestion, excess gas, something like that. There's something that's like I kind of feel like a reflux, and it's to do with what you're drinking. Okay, so Taurus, this week maybe have a wee think about that and sort of start to reduce something that you're drinking, and you'll start to notice the benefits. So, Gemini, for the 9th to the 15th of March, what does Gemini need to know? Let's get a card for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know this week? The 9th to the 15th of March for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know this week? Whoa, something else too. Two for Gemini. What have we got? Acceptance and trust. I kind of feel here, Gemini, your guides are telling you to trust them. Accept things for the way they are. So something may not be working out the way you hoped it would. There may be something that you're going through at the minute and it's like it's not going to plan. Not going to your plan, but it's going to divine plan here. So your guides are asking you to trust them. 10 and 4 here. Look, the Fool. Knight of Pentacles. This is either like something's going slower than what you thought it would, or there's a turn in direction. So it's like we're not on a straight road from A to B. We're having to do some detours here. But your guides are like, trust us here. Page of Swords. You can't see it yet, but you will see it here, Gemini. 4 of Pentacles. They're just saying hang tight here. The Magician. It's like, it feels like you're going around this really long bend and there's a lot of trees and it's dark and you can't really see your way ahead. And it just feels like this corner's going on forever. But you are going to see it's going to turn straight shortly. 10 of Cups. This could be something to do with a family situation here. It's like things just aren't going the way you thought they were going to go here. Anxiety, 9 of Swords. Temperance, balance will be restored here though. 10 of Wands. I kind of feel here, Gemini, Death card. There is a rebirth here. Something may have to end. 3 of Cups. Something may have to end here. And it could be something to do with the family situation, and it's not the way you thought. You didn't see this coming. Don't fight anything here, Gemini. If something's trying, if something or someone is trying to leave your life, let them. Don't try and fight anything here. Because I kind of feel with the acceptance and the trust, you may be trying to hang on to something here, and your guides are like, let it go. Trust us. This is not meant to be for you. Something needs to go here. And it's like, as I said, we're going around this corner and there's trees on either side and we can't see. We're just having to like trust that we're going. But the road will straighten up for you. You will see why. There may be somebody here that needs to leave your life, Gemini. And you can't understand. You're trying to keep them. But there may be truths coming out here about this person that you didn't know. That in divine timing here, your guides and their guides are going to show you stuff. And you're going to see why that person was being ushered out of your life here. There's some truths you're going to find. I kind of feel this could be about a marriage, Gemini. And this could be a partner leaving, or a partner wants to leave and you're trying to hang on to them. But actually, it's your guides that are trying to usher them out here. You need to trust it. There's some truths going to come out about this person that you didn't see. So, Gemini, take it as it resonates. Don't try and make anything fit. If it doesn't make sense, it's not for you, okay? So, Cancer is next. The 9th to the 15th of March for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know this week? The 9th to the 15th of March. What does Cancer need to know, please? And thank you. Hope. 41. Hope, Cancer. So what are you waiting on here? Or what are you hoping and wishing for? What is going on with Cancer this week? The 9th to the 15th of March. What does Cancer need to know? 41 may be significant. Justice. Oh, you're waiting on justice being served. 7 of Wands. You've been waiting on this for a while, Cancer. Somebody or some people who wronged you here. 8 of Cups. I kind of feel it's more than one person. What's this? 6 of Wands in reverse. This could have been, I kind of feel it's more than one person here. See how there's like a number of them flying with their balloons here? This is a collective of people here who may have spoke badly about you, Cancer. Who may have spoke badly on your name here, and you've been waiting on justice. The World in reverse. It's not over, and you've known it's not over. The 9 of Swords, the King of Cups. Cancer, you may be showing up here masculine energy. 10 of Cups. What else have we got here? The Devil. The Knight of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. You have a few people coming rushing at you this week, Cancer. You have a few people rushing at you here. If there was something said, like this could be something to do with like a family thing, or somebody sees you as family, or there's something like that. If there was something here in the past, Cancer, that somebody tried to damage your reputation, they try to paint out that you were not to be trusted or you were a certain way, and that was not the truth. You've been sitting back waiting on justice being served. You've been waiting for these balloons to get popped here. You've been waiting on it. Somebody could be 41. That could be somebody's age. They could be 41. You've been waiting on these balloons getting popped and the truth coming out, and it's coming out this week. There's like three energies coming rushing at you this week. And it could be like this group could be like turning against each other and they're all landing the other one in it or something here. And then they're all going to come rushing towards you, Cancer, so like they get their story listened to first. Somebody's trying to like, I don't know whether they're trying to pass the buck and the blame on to another person and they don't want to take the heat for something. I don't know what this is, but there's people coming rushing towards you here this week that wronged you in the past. So be aware. You've been waiting on justice to be served, and I feel that this is all falling apart. And now they're coming in trying to, I don't know. I don't know what they're coming in to do, really. I don't know whether they're trying to like lessen if they apologize to you or they give you some kind of story that it wasn't me, I just listened to what they said, blah blah blah. It like diminishes them of responsibility or something here. Well, I just went with what I was told. I didn't start the rumor or I didn't say this or there's something about it. So Cancer, I kind of feel you're like not really going to entertain any of it. You know what happened, you know who played their part, coming in to try and like lessen themselves of responsibility isn't going to work for you. I kind of feel you're just going to sit back and watch the dominoes fall. So, Cancer, you've been waiting on justice, it's coming this week. So that's what I've got for you. So next up is Leo. For the 9th to the 15th of March, Leo, what do you need to know? The 9th to the 15th of March, what does Leo need to know? Please and thank you. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? Needs, number 2. Starting to put you first here, Leo. What do you need? Kind of feel like I'm speaking to a Leo here that has everybody hanging off them. You may have a lot of children, or this could be to do with work, where like a lot of people come to you for advice and a shoulder to lean on here, but like nobody's there for you to lean on them. And now it's time, Leo, that you started putting you first here. What do you need? So let's find out for Leo this week. The 9th to the 15th of March, strength in reverse. We're running on empty here. Justice. 9 of Cups. Time to start thinking about you here. Ace of Cups. What's going to make you happy? You're completely drained here. There's nothing left in your cup. Like this is normally like a wish fulfillment card, but I kind of feel like you've drained all these cups. Now you need to like you're only left with one here. It's time to start to fill this cup again. You've given too much of yourself out here. 5 of Pentacles. As I said, the tank's running on empty. We're running on fumes here. We don't even have like any reserves left. Somebody's exhausted. The Devil in reverse. Leo, you are exhausted. 9 of Wands in reverse. It's like we've gone past. I kind of sense somebody here who's like literally struggling to get out of bed. Page of Swords in reverse. Like everything's like in reverse here. The Moon. Sleeping pattern maybe up the left too. Wanting to sleep during the day, can't sleep at night. Something's completely wrong here. Leo, I kind of sense some type of retreat or something's calling here. The Hangman. If you can take yourself, Ace of Swords. If you can take yourself on a holiday or a retreat away from everybody else and give yourself a week or so of just like me time here. I don't know what this pull has been. I don't know if this is to do with work or this is to do with family or friends or something, or whether this is just something where you've always been there for other people. And it's like the cup has gradually got empty here to the point that literally there's nothing in the cups, there's fumes. I kind of sense here somebody who's completely drained here. And you really need to like get a bit of time on your own here. I kind of sense like some type of maybe like a forest retreat or something, a nice wee cabin to yourself, and just like sort of sit and listen. We're heading into spring now. You know, the weather's getting better, the mornings are getting brighter, the nights are getting longer. There's something here about like just sitting in the forest area and like just listening to the animals around you, taking in the greenery, the sounds, the smells, and just sort of like rejuvenating yourself here. Getting that battery filled up again, Leo. Somebody here is completely like there's no energy. There's no energy for anything. Or there's no want for anything here. And there's some type of like little there's time out, there's a retreat needed, there's a reset button needs to be hit here. Because it's like what's happening now is manifesting into physical illness. So it's like now I need to do something. So it may have happened this way, Leo, for you to really sit down and go, hold on, I give too much of myself to other people and I need to stop doing that. So, Leo, if you can, try and get yourself a wee retreat somewhere by yourself. No noise, no bustle, no traffic, no anything. Right in the heart of nature and recharge yourself. Try and get that sleeping pattern back. That's what I've got for you this week, Leo. So, Virgo, for the 9th to the 15th of March, what does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know this week? Mother. Number 6, mother. So, what's going on? Virgo, are we dealing with mother issues or what's going on here? What does Virgo need to know this week, please? What is going on for Virgo? For the 9th to my words, 9th to the 15th of March. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, something's been slow here. Temperance. What is going on for Virgo here? 5 of Cups. So Virgo, I don't know if there's some kind of disharmony with your mother here. You're showing up as temperance energy, balanced energy here. 5 of Swords. 4 of Wands. There could be an argument this week with your mother. Something along the lines here of like, yeah, there's communication here this week. This 5 of Swords energy, I don't like. Somebody's coming in here with a wee bit of a pity party. 7 of Cups. 9 of Wands. I don't know whether somebody's, this could be your mother's not well. Or there's some type of illnesses or something here. And it's like you may be working on yourself here, and like this could be a mother who's quite demanding in a way, and it's like if she has something going on, everybody has to stop and come running to her. And I kind of feel you've stopped doing that. It's kind of been, you've been slowing it down just how much you react, and it's been noticed. And there's something that might be said to you here this week about it. 8 of Swords. Yeah, about you holding back here. It's not being like somebody's going to say something, like Queen of Swords. Expect incoming communication from your mother, Virgo. That's going to be quite cutting here. Your mother may have some type of health issue or something. And it's like you're kind of doing your stuff and not, maybe, I don't know, a little bit of an attention seeker or something. There's a certain energy about this mother. If you get this, you'll know what I mean. There's something here. It's like you are expected to be at their beck and call when they want you there. But it's like you've other stuff going on here. And you've stopped being at the beck and call because you're putting yourself first here. You're balancing your own energy. There may be some appointment that has come up or is going to come up this week, or there is an appointment that brings news in or something here, and it's like she comes rushing at you, Virgo, and it's almost like you don't care, you're not interested, it doesn't matter about me, it's all that kind of stuff. But it's like she's failing to see here what you have going on. This is a mother figure who it's only about her. It doesn't matter what else is going on or what you have going on. It's about her. It's like a one-sided kind of relationship here. It's like you're my child. You're at my beck and call when I need something. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You drop it for me. This is this energy. And it's like you've stopped doing that. There's something this week in particular triggers her. So whether she gets news that like, you know, whether she has an appointment and she needs taken to the appointment and you get contacted and you can't do it and she completely loses it, or whether it's like she's been to an appointment and something has got worse and it's like, you know, she rings to give off to you about like, you know, you're not even interested in my health, you don't care about me, but there's something coming in here, Virgo. And I kind of feel it's like you're sitting in the temperance energy. You see a bigger picture here. I kind of feel like you let them rant. You let your mother rant here. And she doesn't get the response out of you that she wants. That 5 of Swords energy sitting there, that's pretty nasty coming from a mother to a child, regardless what age you are. So I kind of feel here, Virgo, it's your guides are saying just keep to your tempered energy. Don't rise to the bait. This could be like your mother coming in to try and like goad you into having an argument with her. It's like if she comes in to sort of like accuse you of, oh, you don't care about me, you don't this, you don't that. It's kind of like, well, that's your opinion. No, there's no point in arguing with somebody who like doesn't see a bigger picture. You're wasting your time. So you just go, okay, well that's what you think. I can't change what you think. There's something here about just letting it ride out. Just don't respond the way don't respond the way you know she wants you to. There's a change in tactics here. So Virgo, that's what I've got for you. So Libra, for the 9th to the 15th of March, ancestors. Your ancestors are with you, Libra. So let's see. Number 16 may be significant for you. Your ancestors are with you, Libra. So what's going on? What does Libra need to know this week, please? Knight of Wands. Traveling somewhere, Libra? Or thinking about traveling somewhere? Emperor. Wheel of Fortune here. 10 of Swords. Has somebody been doing like a little bit of research on their like family tree? And sort of like their ancestors here, who's who and where did I originate from? And Tower. There's a truth about somebody here, an ancestor. The Fool. So Libra, you may be doing a bit of traveling here, or you've done it already. Take it as it resonates. And you've found some truth out about an ancestor, a male ancestor here. And it kind of changes your view on things. The Star card. There may be like, what's this? 8 of Swords in reverse. There may have been something about your family tree was kind of always, there maybe wasn't a lot of information about it, or people didn't really talk a lot about it, about a certain connection, or it's like, well, I don't really know a lot beyond your grandparents. I don't know a lot. I don't know really what happened before that. There's something that's always been quite shady here. And it's like you've maybe taken it upon yourself to go looking into something here. I think what you find changes things quite significantly here. You may find like, you may find here King of Cups, another part of a family you knew nothing about. And it's like 9 of Swords. It's like something here. It's sort of like there's always just been like a piece of the jigsaw missing. And I don't know whether you have sort of felt a bit like an outsider or something, that you never completely fitted in with your family. And it's like you've gone to research your family history. Where did I originate from? Whatever. And I kind of feel you go traveling here and you find something out. And it's about an elder masculine energy here. And there's some type of betrayal or something that's happened here. So I don't know whether there's like an ancestor in the lineage was like, disowned by the family or something like that. But then it's like when you go and you trace this other part of the family, this ancestor's family, like you actually have a lot in common with them. So, I mean, it may be something here about this ancestor may have been seen to be like the black sheep or something. It's like they were the one that was always getting into trouble or whatever, or they were like not conventional like the rest of the family or something like that. And you kind of feel you're that way. You don't really fit in with your family either. As when you go and you do a bit of research back, you find this older or this ancestor, and you start to look into things and go and find their family line. And it's like when you meet up with your other relatives, like you actually have a lot in common with them. You fit in more there than you do with your family that you've grown up with, type of thing. So Libra, you may be like extending your family here. You may be adding on, finding family you didn't know you had, and that you actually have a lot more in common with, and you actually may find that find out a lot about your ancestors that make sense to you and the way you are and the beliefs you have. And actually, like, it's something like looking at your family going like, I don't fit in here. Like, I don't think like yous, I don't behave like yous, like we're completely chalk and cheese here. And then you meet up with this other side of the family and you're like, you just completely get me here. So, Libra, that's what I got for you this week. So, Scorpio, the 9th to the 15th of March for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know this week? The 9th to the 15th of March. What does Scorpio need to know, please? The 9th to the 15th of March, alchemy. Number 8. So a little bit of magic in the air, Scorpio. A little bit of magic in the air. What is going on for Scorpio this week? What is going on for Scorpio? What do we need to know? The Hermit. Quite a shamanic feel to this. We've got all sorts of activity going on out here. Knight of Cups in reverse. A little bit of a shamanic feel to that, Scorpio. What's this? 5 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Swords. Scorpio, you may be seeing things in your dreams here. I kind of feel there's some people's masks are being taken off here. You may be seeing the truth about some people. 3 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. You may be shown here some people's true identities in your sleep. 3 of Cups. 6 of Cups in reverse. This is people from your past here. So there may have been some kind of disharmony here in the past, Scorpio. Like it's around a number of people, anywhere between 3 and 5 people here. There's something that happened, but you may not have been fully aware of what was going on or why. And I kind of feel you're going to see it in your dream state. They're going to be unmasked in your dreams here. Like High Priestess, you're getting the download. The Death card here. 10 of Wands. Scorpio, there's a real shamanic feel about this. So I don't know whether or not you would do like meditative journeys, shamanic journeys and things anyway. But there's something here, they're really pushing this through. There's something that's between 3 to 5 people in the past done something to you, whether it was just words or actions or something here. There was something done. And even though you may have known at the time they'd done something or they said something or whatever, you may have not known why. But you're going to see it in your dream state, why it happened. But actually, their actions benefited you. Your guides are going to show you why it was all orchestrated. So I don't know whether this was like some type of like group here and they tried to get you to join something. And it was like you were redirected from it, or it was like you wanted to join their group and they didn't want you to join, or something like that. And it's like you never really understood what happened. But your guides are going to show you now why you weren't, why things happened the way they happened, and like you were sent on your way. There's something about this group being exposed to you. The masks are being taken off here. So there's, as I said, there's a real shamanic feel to this. There's a darkness to it. So I don't know whether there's something here about you felt these people were upright and you're going to be shown in your dream state they're not. Their masks are going to be taken off here and you're going to see exactly who they are and why you were led away from them. So shamanic. So Scorpio, it's a very dark and shamanic reading for you this week. Take it as it resonates. There may be some shamanic qualities that you're starting to notice about yourself, some gifts that are starting to come into play, and your guides may be trying to like push it forward for you. So take it as it resonates, okay? So Sagittarius, for the 9th to the 15th of March, what does Sagittarius need to know? The 9th to the 15th of March. Let's get a card for Sag. What Sag need to know? What does Sag need to know? Awe, number 1. So, are you in awe of somebody? Are you in awe of what you see here, Sag, or someone in awe of you? Let's find out. What does Sagittarius need to know this week, please? What is going on with Sagittarius? Please and thank you. What does Sagittarius need to know this week, please? 7 of Swords. Oh. Oh, Sag. Did somebody try and do you dirty? Knight of Cups. Somebody tried to do you dirty, or they did do you dirty here in the past, and now here they come with the Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups here. Death card in reverse. Somebody wants to rekindle something here. We are in Mercury retrograde, so just be aware of the past trying to raise its ugly head and come back in again. This is somebody who like lied to you in the past here. Now they see you differently. They're trying to rush in here with a cup. They see you as a Queen of Cups energy here, Sag. Nurturing, mothering energy here. They're trying to rush in, rebirth something with you. 8 of Cups. 6 of Cups. This is somebody who like walked away from you, left you like this. 9 of Wands. Trying to come back in here again. 4 of Swords. There's something going on with them. I can't remember whose energy it was the same carry on. It was about somebody coming back. Who was it? Was it Aries? I can't remember. Another fire sign maybe. Might have been Aries. And it was like somebody coming back in. Something was going on with them. They had been betrayed in some type of way. And then they were coming back towards you again. But it's like for some type of sanctuary here. So I don't know whether it's like they have been caught out lying, or they've done it to somebody else what they've done to you, and they've been caught out, and like they're running out of options or something here, Sag, and they're trying to come back towards you. Like passionate communication here, juggling. Somebody from the past. This is a Mercury retrograde thing here, Sag. Somebody from the past has got themselves into a whole lot of trouble. Whatever's going on with you at the minute, this is how you're being viewed, not just by this person, but by others. People are in awe of you and what you're doing here. You're building something. Doesn't even have to do with a career. It could be just your persona and how you're being viewed by people. You're on like the top of the wheel here. You're on your way up here. People are viewing you as, oh wow, look at Sag. They see that too. Whatever's going on around them is pretty murky waters, and they're trying to escape from it and come towards you, Sag. This is just like they're still juggling going on here. I kind of feel like it's coming in with this passionate communication here. They're trying to run away from something and trying to like rekindle something with you, but it's like it's just to get themselves out of one hole. That's all they're doing. They're just like they're trying to dig a new hole with you to get themselves out of the last hole. And then as soon as the coast is clear, they'll be gone again. So, Sag, this is your guides telling you be prepared. Somebody from the past who deceived you, lied to you, whatever they done, is going to try and return here because they may have done the exact same thing to somebody else and they've been caught. So use your intuition. Like I said, I think it was Aries. Like I said to Aries, look at the person coming in. You know, have they done healing work? Have they learnt? Are they taking accountability? Or are they coming in with a load of baggage and a load of like excuses of, oh, this person done this to me and I accidentally, tripped over a shoe and ended up kissing somebody else or, whatever. Look at it. You will see it. You will see it. You will know, is this person genuine? Or is it like, they're just trying to hide from something? So, Sag, that's what I've got for you this week. So, Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know this week? The 9th to the 15th of March. 9th to the 15th of March. Play. Number 15, Capricorn. Time to go out and have some fun. So, what's that saying? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So somebody could be Jack, or the initial J may be significant here. Somebody needs to go out and have some fun. 15 may also be significant. The boss, the emperor here. So somebody could be all focused on work here and not like thinking about adventure here. So it might have been all work and business for a while here. Maybe you've been growing something and it's like that's all you've been doing. Your whole mind has been focusing on work here. But it's time here to pack a bag. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Time here to pack a bag and go on your adventures here. The Hermit. Two of Cups. Feels here like Capricorn, there's a Ace of Wands. There's a well-deserved holiday here. Four of Swords. There's something here that like you need to. Seven of Swords. You need to just pack your bags and go on an adventure here. Go on an adventure. It's not just even like a normal holiday of like go and lie in the sun. I kind of feel this is something like a backpacking holiday type of thing. It's like, I don't know if it's true, like a kind of like a mountain reservation or something like that where there's a lot of trekking and it feels like quite a physical holiday retreaty type thing, but it's like there's something about clearing the mind. And experiencing different cultures here too. Capricorn. So it's like somebody has been, now the Emperor's here as masculine and feminine. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a masculine energy here, but somebody's been really focused on work. You may have been building a business for yourself, and it's like every waking minute has been around this project. Nothing else has got to look in, and it's like now's the time to like pack a bag and take yourself off somewhere and like experience something new. Forget about this for a bit. There's like obviously, if I'm saying that to you, there's people you can leave it with. So whether you've employees or whatever, or you're, or it's well enough established here that it's able to run by itself for a bit, or you're not needing to put as many hours into it as what you were. And it's like go on this adventure, pack a bag, and like go and see and experience different cultures here. There's something about traveling and it's literally a backpack and away you go. So Capricorn, there's something about that. Take it as it resonates to you. So last but not least, we have Aquarius. So for the 9th to the 15th of March, what does Aquarius need to know? The 9th to the 15th of March, what does Aquarius need to know, please? Please and thank you. What does Aquarius need to know? What do we need to know? Boundary 39. Boundary 39. Time to set the boundaries, Aquarius, or somebody's going to test them. Let's see. What does Aquarius need to know this week? The 9th to the 15th of March. What does Aquarius need to know? What do we need to know this week, please? What does Aquarius need to know this week? The Star card. You've done some healing work on yourself. Justice is here. 3 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's you blocking it. There's your boundary. There's something here you've learnt. Something here you've learnt about, like, how, not just about like romantic relationships, all relationships, how they work. They're like a 50-50 thing. You give out what you get back here. Somebody's coming in here, Aquarius. King of Pentacles, Earth sign, masculine. 10 of Pentacles, could be a family member here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This could also be feminine energy. It doesn't have to be a masculine. We have a Queen of Cups here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Coming rushing in. The Sun. This could be fun. This could be mother, father here. Who was it? It was Virgo. We had the mother energy. So Aquarius, you may have Virgo highly aspected. So this kind of feels like a mother-father energy. There's something here about like keeping a boundary intact. The Hanged Man. The Chariot. Keep your boundaries intact here. I kind of feel here, if this is a mother and father issue or a family, brother, sister, take it as it resonates to you. It's like you've started to give them back what they give you. So you may have, like, there's a lot of healing work been done here with the Star card. And with the fact the boundary card's out here, it's like you may have been like a people pleaser, over giving your energy and not getting it back. And you've went, hold on a minute here. That stops, and you've done some healing work around it, and now you only give people what they give you. And I feel too there's family members maybe coming rushing at you this week, Aquarius, because they're not happy about what's actually transpiring here. I see you like this. You've kind of seen the light to their antics here, and you're going your own direction. This could be family members who like to manipulate here, or have manipulated you quite extensively in the past, and you're like, no more. And they're trying to rush in here this week to like lay some type of law down with you or something here. But like whatever boundaries you have put in place here, Aquarius, stick to them. You know the direction you're going in here, and you see everything you need to see about them. There's two energies here in particular who like to use you when it suits them, and they're coming in. They're going to come into you this week to like wiggle their finger about all the things that you're not doing for them, while you're like balancing your own energy here and saying to yourself, so Aquarius, keep the boundary in place here. You see through these people. Don't let them manipulate you again. I don't feel that. I feel this is just a warning that this is what's coming in. And as I said, you may have Virgo highly aspected. Could be something to do with a mother in particular. Doesn't have to be. If you resonate with Virgo, as in you have it highly aspected in your chart, go and watch it. Okay. So, Aquarius, that's what I got for you. So now let's get into the healing session. So, as always, I'm going to use my clear quartz crystal, the Master Healer. And I like to use the clear quartz during collective healing sessions because it does everything. And I mean, we're all individual, we have all different things going on. And even, during these sessions, when I ask for like clearing and stuff to happen, it's often different for everyone how that clearing is needed and where it's taking place and things like that. So that's why I like to use the clear quartz because it'll do what you need it to do. We have the amethyst, which is quite in tune for, intuition, for calming. The rose quartz is to do with love, so it's more to do with your heart center. Whereas the master healer here, the clear quartz, does everything. It'll ground you. It'll, fill the heart up. It'll clear the throat chakra. It'll clear them all here. So that's why I like to use it because my intention is it's for whatever you need it to do. Okay. Not for what I'm suggesting it does. It's for whatever the collective needs. Okay. So let's do one of these cards and see what the healing session is going to be about this week. What does the collective need to know or need to be concentrating on this week? Look at this. Belonging. So inner child work here, collective. Reconnecting with your inner child here. What does your inner child need to know? So we're going to call in ancestors with this. So this may be a slightly more shamanic healing session. So get yourself in a nice quiet space. It'll be a 5 or 10 minute healing session. They're really quick. I like to keep you seated while we do this because I want to make sure that you're well grounded during the session because it's so quick. Get yourself a blanket if you want to get yourself comfy, some background music if you can. Silence your phone. And when you're ready, we will get started. So if you just get yourself in a nice comfy position with both feet firmly on the ground, doesn't matter if you're wearing shoes or you're barefooted, it doesn't matter, okay? It will not stop the energy. So just get yourself nice and comfortable, close your eyes, just sort of take your attention to your shoulders and just sort of like give them a little bit of a wiggle around. If there's any tension there, just kind of let that tension go. Just with the mindfulness of, right, I'm releasing this tension. Let it go. Just move your neck from side to side a bit and just make sure that everything is feeling loose and it's feeling relaxed and we're not holding any tension in us. And just let yourself and your body just relax. And just bring your attention to your breathing. And just gently let it settle. No big heavy breathing exercises. We're just going to let our breath settle into its own natural rhythm. I want you just to rest your hands on your lap or wherever is comfortable for you. If there's a particular area of your body that you feel is holding tension for you, or you're maybe feeling some physical discomfort, or You just know that there's healing needed in that area. Place your hands there. Put a little bit of extra emphasis on that area. And now I want you to bring your attention to the soles of your feet. I want you to feel the soles of your feet getting heavy on the earth beneath you. Forget about the man-made floor, the carpet, the wooden floor, the tiles, whatever it is your feet are on, concrete, whatever. I want you just to imagine your feet sinking into the earth beneath you, feeling the soil on your toes. And as your feet sink further into the earth, there are roots that grow out from the soles of your feet. And those roots start to grow down into Mother Earth, past any pipes or cabling that has been man-made, any sewers, any pipes, anything like that, goes right down into the heart of Mother Earth. And right in that heart center, you see the clear quartz crystal. And it has gained and grown in multitude and size from the crystal I showed you. It is humongous, the size of a house. And your roots start to wrap the whole way around this crystal. And you can feel the energy. And as your roots wrap the whole way around this crystal, those roots start to glow with the energy. And I want you to see that energy start to creep up the roots, creeping up through the earth until it reaches the soles of your feet. And that energy starts to seep through the soles of your feet and travel up your legs. And your whole system is starting to feel that clear quartz crystal energy, that purifying energy. And as that energy starts to come up through the soles of your feet and your legs, down in the middle of Mother Earth, your shamanic guides are standing around the crystal. Not just are your shamanic guides there, but your spirit animals as well. And they're doing their little rituals, their healing work, and they're putting that healing work into the crystal. And it's penetrating the roots that surround the crystal, clearing out any stagnant energies that need to go, giving nourishment to your inner child. Perhaps there are things that are starting to come to light, or work that you have been doing on yourself that has shown up some sort of abandonment wounds through childhood. Some nurturing energy perhaps you didn't receive as a child. And we're not placing any blame on parents or anything like that. Everybody has a journey and we're all trying to do the best we can do. We're just trying to give our inner child the love that it needed when it was younger. And we're now filling that child with love now, of the nourishment that it needed. And as that energy comes up through the soles of our feet, it comes up through our legs, into our thighs. And as that energy comes up, our body, our legs are glowing white with the energy, clearing out any stagnant energy that might be there. Energy travels up into our pelvis, clearing any emotional turmoil that might be held there in our pelvis. Bringing fresh energy up through the left hand side and releasing it through our right. Letting go of anything that has been blocking us. Asking our shamanic guides and our spirit animals to concentrate on that area. Release any tension that's being held there. And then move up through our stomach. Releasing anything around our nervous system. Any anxieties that we may be having. And I want you now to imagine as that energy keeps traveling up through your body. I want you now to imagine coming face to face with your younger self, your inner child. I want you to think back without feeling any heavy emotion. I want you to look back with a level of detachment at a time when that inner child needed nurturing and support. We're not looking back at this time in order to hurt you in any kind of way. We're just wanting to reconnect with that inner child during that time so we can give that child the love and support that it needed. I want you then to embrace the child, to hug the child, to nurse the child, to bring that child into your embrace, and to let that child know that they are safe and that you are now there to nurture them. They are not on their own. I want you to feel that child close to your chest and your arms wrapped around them. And in a nurturing way, swaying with the child to pacify them, to show that nurturing, loving energy that they needed. And as you continue to nurse and hug that child, the energy continues to come up through the heart chakra. And I want you to see that heart chakra turning green, glowing a bright emerald green. And not only is it filling your own heart with that healing energy, it's filling your inner child, your younger self, with that loving energy. And you feel at one, you feel at peace. I want you to see that energy from the roots travel right up through your shoulders and down your arms, and you're glowing white with this pure, vibrant energy. It goes up into your throat chakra, keeping in mind that we're clearing anything out there, any blockages, filling it up with fresh, clean, purified energy through the left hand side and releasing any negative energy or stagnant energy through the right. It's our ability to voice our concerns, speak up and say what we need, and not be made to feel guilty for expressing our needs. I want you to see that white light now travel up through your head. It's all around you. It's front, back, left, right, above and below. This white light is just embracing every single inch of your body with pure, clear crystal energy and the energy from the shamanic guides and your spirit animals. And you have that emerald green heart chakra energy glowing between you and your inner child, your younger self. Now you're going to ask our spirit guides, our ancestors, those from the angelic realm, our ascended masters, those from the highest white light that walk with us every day, to come forth, please. Archangel Michael, Mary Magdalene, St. Bridget, we ask you guys to all come in, please. Archangel Michael, you please surround us with a mirror shield from head to toe. Any negative energies in any shape or form that try to penetrate our energies, please return them to where they came from. We are not responsible for other people's actions or intentions. Mary Magdalene, will you please surround us with the compassion rosebush from head to toe? Only love and compassion can flow in and out of our energies, and anything negative is met with the thorns. Going to ask our shamanic guides and spirit animals now to please put a bubble around us and seal in that healing energy that will continue to flow through us. I want you now to think about your inner child and the nursing position you have, and I want you just to imagine that inner child sinking into your heart center, and that's where they will stay with you. And I want you just to place your hands on your heart center and just repeat after me. You are with me and you are safe. You are with me and you are safe. You are with me and you are safe. I want you now to bring your attention to the soles of your feet and start wiggling your toes beneath you. I want you to start to feel the air on your skin and just wiggle your fingers a little bit and move your head. And I want to start to get you to bring your attention back into the room. And when you're ready, open your eyes and welcome back. You can do this healing session as often as you like. It is here. It's time stamped in the description box. You don't need to watch the whole video to be able to go and do the healing session. All my healing sessions, as in all the readings, are timeless. They're there when you are meant to see them. And the healing session, the more you do it, the stronger they get. Drink plenty of water. The healing energy will continue to go. Write down anything that came to you. With it being a healing session around our inner child, there may be some things that come up. You may feel more emotional about stuff. Sit with it, write it. If something is hidden and it's kind of like come to the surface, or it's something you've been trying to hide or run away from and not deal with, and it comes to the surface, it's something you need to really work on. So sit in meditation with it, maybe get yourself a clear quartz and sort of sit with it in meditation, work with it, write down what sort of comes to you, and nourish the child. So maybe, if it was things like as a child that you loved to do and you didn't get to do it that often, go and do it. If when you were a child, you loved a nice lolly, go and get a nice lolly. Do things that will help heal that inner child. As small as that may seem, it's actually a big thing and it can actually have a big impact on your healing journey. So, even fun fairs, things that you would have done, candy floss, things you would have done when you were a child and you didn't get to do it that often, but it reminds you of a happy time. Go and do it now, and bearing in mind when you go and do those things that you're doing it for your inner child. So, collective, this is what I've got for you. I hope it helps. As I said, you can do this as often as you want, and I will see you all tomorrow.